You're tuning in once again to My Honest Take. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of My Honest Take. This is the only podcast that matters and the only pod you'll ever need. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of your day. I feel like it's been a long week, man. It's been so much just news out that ass. So much news. And you know what I'm here to do? Cover it all. Now, before we get into the shit, I just want to say thank you to everybody. We're finally in double digits now, close to the 1,000 total downloads mark. Without you guys, this wouldn't be possible, so I want to give a huge, major shout out to everybody across the world who is listening and enjoying this podcast right now. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Thank you. Now, with all the formalities out the way, I want to start off with the beef that's been brewing, the beef that's been cooked, the beef that just started. I want to talk about the Drake versus K-Dot versus Cole versus Future versus Ye. I feel like it's a civil war. This isn't Marvel anymore. All right, this isn't Marvel, but it's a civil war. How did this all start? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we all know about Ye and Drake. We all know about their beef. We all know Drake was laughing on the IG. Y'all remember that? Remember Ye just talking about him, just going ham. Y'all remember all that, right? Remember when Ye had his minion Pusha T come in and destroy Drake? Y'all remember that? Okay. So, we know about that. We know about the Future beef a little bit. We know it was over some bitch. And excuse my foul language, but it's always over a woman. Why do us men constantly fight over females? You would think one of us would say, you know what, you can have her. But no, it's like everybody wants to fight over a fucking female. And I'm sorry I'm a little foul today, but it's just, think about it before we get back on topic. I just want people to understand that. Fellas, if your lady cheats on you, right, with a guy, why do we have so much rage and anger towards the guy? He didn't do nothing. Your girl came on to him. He thought, okay, she's free pickings. Go talk to your lady. Why you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Fellas, why when we're talking to a girl and another girl try talking to her, he end up taking her, you gotta be all upset and rage and hold this damn grudge against the brother. There is 8 billion people on this world. Go find someone else, brother. Come on. I live by that code. You may look at that girl and say she's perfect. I guarantee you there's someone better. There is not one person on this world that has every quality perfect. There's going to be one quality that they fall short in. There's going to be one quality that someone else is way better in. You know what I'm saying? All right, just a little teaching moment for you fellas. Now let's get back on track. So we know about the Future and Drake beef. Okay, now here's the thing that's crazy. We didn't even know Drake this Future. You'll probably even know that. I just said that. You're probably like, what? What's the diss track? He put it on his album. What was it, Scary Hours 3? With the first person shooter? Yeah, it was on that album. What would Pluto do? And Ye said it best. When Drake diss you, all right? This is on Drink Tramps, by the way. Shout out to my people on Drink Tramps. Ye said it best. When Drake diss you, you are the only person who knows he's dissing. Nobody else. And that's exactly what happened. Because now people are realizing, yo, he been this Future. We just didn't know. Now, is that a good tactic? If I'm dissing you, I want you to know I'm dissing you. but not the audience? Or do I want the audience and you to know that I'm dissing you? I don't know. They're both good tactics. Because truth be told, if you're the only one who knows I'm dissing you, then you're going to feel a little like, okay, he's really attacking me. But now, if everybody knows, it's like, now you got to put on for everybody. I don't know. It's an interesting tactic, but that's what Drake does. Now, I'm not going to sit up here and say Drake can't rap. Drake can rap. Is Drake lyrical? He can be. He can be. Let's not just hate on the brother and say he can't be lyrical with the pen. Maybe someone's penning it for him. You know, damn near everybody in this industry got ghostwriters. Well, I will say if he's not penning it, well, damn it, he's performing it great. But I say that to say because I'm thinking about it and I'm like, it makes me wonder, you know what I'm saying? It makes me wonder how some of these people is like, they a little iffy. They a little iffy. Because they pens ain't really like that. They pens ain't really like that. But you want me to tell you whose pen is like that? One of the people that was with Drake, by the name of Mr. J. Cole. Okay? And the reason I'm bringing this up now is because this ties in with everything. So we got Future and Drake, but now we got to bring Cole in the mix because Cole was with Drake. First Person Shooter song went double platinum, triple platinum. All right? I know it didn't already, but it's going to. Okay? And J. Cole gave a shout out to Kendrick, him, and Drake. Talk about the big three. Is it K. Dot? Is it Aubrey or me? We the big three, like we started a league. All right, bars. But it's interesting, you know, J. Cole be showing love to his people, but K. Dot, K. Dot said, you gonna show me love? Well, I'm gonna show you something else. I'm gonna show you vengeance. I'm gonna show you attacking. I'm about to come for you niggas. Excuse my French. But that's what he said. And what did K. Dot do? On Metro's new album, go listen to that. He said, First Person Shooter. That was number one. Then he talked about Prince outlived Mike Jack. You know, Drake talks about him being Mike Jack. He talks about his boy Jackson all the time. Then he said, fucking big three, it's just big me. He was going ham. He was ready for all the smoke. He was ready for war. And like I said, that makes me wonder because we know Kendrick and Cole is boys. But what made him say that? Me, I'm looking at it as like, K-Dot's just like, y'all want some fun. Let's do it. Because J. Cole just caught a stray. But we know the beef has been brewing with Kendrick and Drake. That's what I said, old beef. Y'all remember the BET cypher? Kendrick called him out. Said something about putting on his pajamas again. Drake called him out. Like this beef's been brewing. Okay? So now, we're in a civil war. We got Future on one side, Drake on another. Drake has Cole. And Cole brings Dreamville, JID, 21. He's going to bring some people. But Future's going to bring K-Dot. Yay. He's going to bring some hitters. Now, what would be crazy is if they really did do a civil war. They all had a massive ass song. You know what I'm saying? 10 plus features, 10-minute song. Have everybody just go ahead. That shit might break the internet. But we know that's not going to happen. We know the beef is just between the two big dogs, Future and Drake. I think Cole and K-Dot going to be good. They might do little subtle jabs here and there, but they're good. But that Future and Drake, I think this was, if Drake does come out, he's gonna slaughter Future just off of first impressions, because we never really heard Future really want to diss track. When we think diss track for Drake, first thing you're gonna think of is back to back. He dropped Charged Up. Y'all remember that against me? And everybody was like, okay, all right. I mean, it was cool. But he was just showing you he's charged up. Now he's about to, you know what I'm saying? And what happened? Killed him. Killed him. So hey, we got beef in the streets. I hope you're not vegan. That's all I'm gonna say. Vegetarians, watch out. Because the beef is in the streets. Pause on that. But in other news, remember how I believe it was the last podcast, I talked about the streamer of Aiden Ross, right? And Sexy Red apparently doing the do. Apparently now they had a live stream together. Now listen, y'all, I will say this. Streamers are really like, I don't want to say clout chasers, but it's just interesting how streamers operate. I think streamers capitalize off of really big moments. That's what I'm gonna say. Streamers capitalize off of really big moments. There's no hate. This is just what I noticed. Because let's paint the facts. Let's look at it objectively speaking here, okay? When you look at something that happens, right? Streamers are always the first to have that guest on their stream. Think about it. When Nicki was going ham on all these rappers' albums coming out, Kai, boom, got on the stream. When Ye was going through his little Adidas craze, got his commercial that Kai was trying to get the stream going with Ye. And Ross, when Tory Lanez was popping off, and you know what I'm saying, the whole mega situation, boom, got a stream with Aiden Ross. You know what I'm saying, with Tory. Then boom, Aiden Ross again came through Playboy Cardi, dropped in his album, boom, he had a stream with Playboy Cardi. I feel like they just capitalize off these moments fast as shit, like some goddamn vultures. They see it, they just fool right on it. Right on it. And I think the problem is with streamers, because people I've seen noticing now, who's watching these people? It's mostly your kids, obviously. As much as Kai said he don't make his content for kids, it's for grown-ass adults. Mostly kids or his fan base. Let's be real. Of course, you gonna have your 20-year-olds, you might have a 30-year-old, 40-year-old even, watching whatever. But it's mostly gonna be like your teenagers. You know, so you might even have an 8-year-old pop up in there. 8-year-olds to about 40 in that price range. I know it's the age group, but that's my price range. And like I said, I feel like they just dive on these opportunities real fucking fast. Because like I said, we look at Aiden Ross, right? And like I said, the whole beef, or not even a beef, you know, Sexy Red took my virginity, Sexy Red denied it, then apparently they did it, and now boom, they got the stream together. And what's crazy, Sexy Red had a nip slip on it. Now, here's how I feel about nip slips. I don't care what nobody say. These nip slips are planned, bro. They planned. You gotta look at the proof in the pudding. Those nip slips are planned. Look at Cardi B on her IG lives. Doja Cat when she was on IG live. JT from City Girls on her IG lives. Right, they planned a nip slip so they could get the views. Because you know one thing that will always sell forever and ever? Sex, people. Sex is the number one thing that will never die. It will always sell. Why you think the adult industry is a $1 billion company? $1 billion company. Because what it sells. As many times as people say, ban it, it will never be stopped. Because if you ban porn, wouldn't you have to monitor OnlyFans? Because most of them will just go to OnlyFans, and now you have to pay more. And we already talked about OnlyFans on this pod. Y'all already know how I feel about that. If you're a female and you're broke and you don't do OnlyFans, you want to stay broke. Because the mindset of a woman, you have something that every man wants. You have a face You have titties, you have ass, you have a pussy. You have everything a man wants. Then you dive deeper. You got feet, you got nails, you got hair, you got eyes, you got lips. You have something a guy wants. You could sell that so easily. I'm just saying. And that is not to be sexist. That's not to be rude. It's just we've seen it. You know, when there's opinions, it's opinion. But when you can see these things happening, it starts to become a fact. When females could jump on OnlyFans and pay off their mortgage in a day, when females could turn 18 and become millionaires to the highest degree in a day, when people could break records in 6 to 12 hours of making $1 million on OnlyFans, you should see. You should see. Because sex is it's like an addiction, but it spreads so fast. You see what I'm saying? It spreads so fast. So with them doing that nip slip, guess what? Now everybody was looking at it because everybody's sharing it. Yo, look at the titties, bro. I know we've always been wanting to see it. Look at that, look at that. So I think this whole thing was just a stunt. It was a ploy. Because then at the end of the stream or I believe midstream, whatever, they hugged and they let's looking real nasty. Like it was like no normal hug. It was like you look at the hug, you could tell that's not no normal hug. That's a okay. But hey, what do I know, right? I'm just a guy behind the screen on a mic, right? What do I know? I'm just saying. Sometimes your opinions that you form begin to take shape when you see the facts. And God damn it, we've been seeing facts. We've been seeing facts. Now, what's been going on with the Diddy situation? Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you what's been happening. Well, people are saying Meek done. He's done. He can't beat the allegations. Okay, cool. But now we are coining the phrase no Diddy. Now, when I say no Diddy, what comes to your mind? All right. Yo, no Diddy. Well, what does that mean to you? Maybe like, yo, no, for real, stop. Okay. Okay, now I'll do it. No problem. Okay, that's pretty good. No Diddy. Maybe that's a song. Maybe that's a dance. Interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, no Diddy now translates to no homo. Now, here's where I'm about to ruffle a couple feathers. Because in certain spots, in certain places, in America typically, not even the world, America, saying no homo is disrespectful. Some people say pause. But now when you say pause, people look at it like, what's the problem? Why you gotta say pause for? What are you trying to... Okay? So now they're saying no Diddy. Are we gonna have some offense towards that? Because as people probably did not know, in certain spots in the world, certain places, cities, states, calling someone gay can now be considered a hate crime. So when we look at the term no Diddy now, is this going to have a consequence behind it because of the terminology of what it means? I don't know, to be quite frank with you. But that's what that's what I'm hearing in the streets. It's no Diddy now. Now I think it's hilarious. Okay? Because did Diddy respond to this? I think Diddy knows who he is and what he is. So I think this doesn't even bother him. But the fact that we came up with no Diddy is hilarious. But here's what's even funnier. Now, is this going to be added to the dictionary? Because the dictionary added twerking. Y'all remember that? The dictionary, I believe, has some abbreviations. So now I'm just like, yo, But it's interesting too because we could come up with so many words and shit, so many sayings. It's baffling. It's baffling for real. It's baffling. So I don't know. I don't know. That is interesting though. That now we're saying no Diddy. Huh. Oh, you might catch me on the next pod saying no Diddy. Yeah, I don't know. If it's something that's a pause word the mode instead of pause, I'm gonna say no Diddy. We're gonna see how it goes. We're gonna see if the effects on it. I think it's kind of crazy. But hey, who am I, right? Who am I? Now, I want to also talk about something that's very important to some people. Some people are like I told you so type people when it comes to this, but I'm part of the told you so people because this is something that's been happening. I've been saying it for years. So if you have not noticed, Dan Schneider, okay, Nickelodeon, most of the shows that you see, Drake and Josh, iCarly, Victorious, all that stuff, right? The creator. He was now in the spotlight because of a documentary that's been on, I believe it's on Max, HBO Max, watch it, called Quiet on Set. Okay, it's called Quiet on Set. And they spoke out about everything that's been happening, with him abusing and sexually assaulting, molesting, the cast, getting other people to do it as well. And it sucks because what have I told everybody? Instead of focusing on what's in front of us, we were focusing on Ukraine and all these other countries instead of actually looking at the people who need the help. The kids who's being sexually trafficked, the kids who's being sexually molested and assaulted. I said this many times before. I said it many fucking times before. But like I said, we turn a blind eye when it comes to that, man. We turn a blind eye. So now we have these people speaking out, especially mostly being Drake Bell, who's saying what he had to endure. Then you have other people coming through telling them, what happened as well. And here's what upsets me because it's always been a thing. It's always been a thing where one person, right, will tell their experiences. This is what I had to endure. This is what I had to do. And then after that happened, everybody else wants to come out. That's what upsets me. But I understand. People have to see someone to get the courage to say, I could do it too. You know what? He was a victim. I was a victim too. But here's what makes me mad with that. Because if you could go quiet for so many years, what happens if you would have spoke up sooner? What happens if you would have said this when it happened? Now, of course, there's your outliers, people saying, I did speak out, nothing happened. I get it. There's your outliers. But I just don't like when you have to wait for that one person. How come you can't be that one person? But like I said, I get it. I truly do understand. And it sucks because nobody should go through any type of sexual abuse or, assaults or anything like that. But it's like I say, you can either let that make you or break you. You can either let it make you or break you. And I have respect for the people who let it make them and shape them into the new person who they are today. Where their past is their past. They can't change it. It happened. But they don't let that break them down and make them feel like they're not who they want to be in life. For the people that let it break them, your past cannot be changed or altered. It happened. It happened. But are you going to sit down and just let it just take control of you? Or are you just going to let your past affect your present so you can't live in the future? Or are you going to let it continue to affect your future so you can't live in the present? The answer to that is neither. You're going to continue to live in the present and shape your future. You know? And that's the problem. I think people continue to live in the past. And when you live in the past, it breaks you down more and more and eats at you. And guess what? Some of these kids that's on this show, Quiet on Set, you can see who it broke and you can see who it made. Drake Bell, it made. You see him living his good life, best life, but he still knows what happened. And I want to say shout out to his pops. Shout out to his damn pops, man. We don't give the fathers a lot of love. But shout out to Drake Bell's pops, bro. Because he tried to keep his son away from there because he knew something was up. He knew something was up, but I believe they said the mom kept pushing him to do it. But the dad didn't want that. So shout out to the pops, man, because he tried his absolute damn best to keep his son safe. But inevitably, damn, I feel like I said that shit wrong. Nobody laughed. Inevitably, there we go. It happened, you know? So, Quiet on Set, I forgot how long the documentary is. I know it's a season, I believe, a couple episodes. And it just really just details everything that happened, what kids had to go through and everything. And it's like a Sound of Freedom type deal. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, yo, this is real life. This is what really happens. This is what really happened. You have to pay attention. You know what I'm saying? So it sucks because a lot of kids got thrown into that because of the parents wanting that fame. Because they knew if their kid got success, they'll get success as well. Because they were kids. So who's going to handle the money? The parents. You see what I'm saying? And that's what sucks. That's what fucking sucks. You know, and that's why some parents who build those trust issues, especially when they see shit like this, they build those trust issues where it's like, this is what happens. Why would I let my kid go through that? I'm telling y'all, man, I give you my honest take on everything that happens. And this is some real talk. I'm keeping it real with y'all. The parents become money-hungry fiends and force their kids to come in there. Go ahead, you were born to act. Do it, do it. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, man. What people will do for money and fame. What people will do for just a little bit of money and just to have their name ring bells. That's it. So like I said, if you haven't watched it, it's a good watch. Definitely take your time and really understand it. Don't just watch it and just say, okay, cool. Understand, like, yo, this is real life, you know? And I'm not going to say sensitivity warning and all that, because if you could watch gore and all that, you should take some time out of your day to watch this if you just want to get educated on what's happening right in front of your faces that people continue to turn blind eyes to. But hey, who am I? Now, ladies and gentlemen, you know what comes next. You know what comes next. And I feel like I should really get into it because, ladies and gentlemen, it's tournament time. March Madness is in the building. March Madness is here. And damn, bro. It's been great. Colorado won. That's all I care about. If Denver, Colorado can have one team, it will be Colorado Buffalo, dog. The Buffaloes, the Buffs. I like y'all. All right. Football, maybe, and, you know, Deanna, they had a good season, good turnaround. They never really won shit, but now, you know, okay, cool. But basketball, y'all won a game. The Broncos, get out of here. Nuggets, you already got championship, so I'm fine. But yeah. I like it. We've seen a bunch of upsets. Kansas lost. Kentucky lost. Listen, that's what messed up everybody's brackets. It was a million, it's like what, 20 million brackets or something that was made. Once Kentucky lost, poof, triple digits. I knew everybody thought Kentucky was going to win. I didn't make a bracket this year. because and now looking at it, I would have been lost. I would have been lost. I think they said it was like 3 winless brackets. Nobody even guessed nothing right on it. To you, I say, why did you make one? We got the accountant that shot 10 threes. That's what people are calling him now. The accountant who went through and shot 10 threes. Brother, get ready to play for the Miami Heat. They love people like you. Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson, you're going to be playing right along with him. All right? So that's number 1. What else happened? NC State, they did their thing. We seen Texas A&M, I think. That's someone else. They going to win a double OT. It was like 2 double OT games. That was pretty interesting. For the women, don't forget, we forget about the woman. I forgot her name, but she dropped 42. 42? Okay, hold on. Let me see something. We know we have to check the women's out because we got Caitlin Clark in there, Juju Watkins, Haley Van Lee. Oh, my Lord. The woman is trying to show out. Y'all better stop sleeping on the women's basketball. Hey, y'all better stop sleeping on. But it's tournament time, people. Sweet 16 starting. Yay. I'm not a gambling man. But just look who's in there and put your money on the best team. Gonzaga is what? This is their 5th, 6th, 7th year straight in the Sweet 16? Goodness gracious. Good gravy. But hey, it's tournament time. What else been happening in basketball? NBA, let's talk about it. Jalen Green's been hooping out of his mind ever since he married his babysitter. And ever since Nick Young, Swaggy P, and Gilbert Arenas wanted to talk crazy. Yo, yeah, you remember what we did at the back of the car? Yeah, you remember that? Jalen Green said, I took that personally. And now hitting no-look threes every other game, twice in one game. Who does he think he is? Jalen Curry? What are we talking about? Jalen Green, you're a bad man, my guy. But I've been knew he was nice. But now he's showing y'all he's really nice. Okay? He's showing y'all he's really nice. And what's going on with Ramadan, Kyrie? What's going on? Eating 1 meal at 6:15, 7, 8 o'clock after playing 4 hours of basketball. You know what I'm saying? Because the reason it's 4 hours, he got to practice. Got to warm up. Then he got the game. Then we got timeouts, fouls, and all that. He might be playing a whole 8-hour shift of basketball with no food in his system. Hitting left-handed hook shots from the free throw line for game. Catching alley-oops. What's going on, Kyrie? Are you okay? And y'all try to write him off because of all that whole situation with the Jewish stuff that he posted, right? Y'all remember that? And people try to hate on Kyrie off the court. And nah. Kyrie's still that guy on and off the court. Y'all better show some damn respect. Damn it. What's been happening in the NFL? Aaron Donald retired. Forgot to say that. Aaron Donald's gone. I know a lot of people are happy about that because now he won't be terrorizing a defense. Of course, people now are taking pictures of Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift out and about. Just for some clicks, bro. Just for some clicks. Oh yeah, I caught them taking a foot. Let me eat my goddamn meal. If one of y'all take a picture of me while I'm eating, I'm charging you $100. You can do whatever you want with that picture, but give me $100. Matter of fact, let me be specific. 1,000, you could do whatever you want with that picture. 100, you could post it. All right. I'm gonna tell. I have privacy. I didn't want them taking a picture of me, officer. I will snitch. Yes, I will. Damn it. This makes me sick, man. Y'all y'all lucky this AI gonna end up shutting down y'all phones. And when it do, I dare you to take a picture of me down. Shit gonna explode in your damn hand. Make me sick. But hey, tournament time, NCAA, y'all get in tune with the females, please. Please watch your women's basketball, man. Everybody kept saying, I wish it was entertaining. I wish it was. It's entertaining. It's entertaining. Watch your damn basketball, y'all. But that's all I got for y'all today, man. So please, continue to live life, enjoy life. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. Shout out to y'all once again for being the best in the game. Continue to live life to the fullest. My name has been Quincy, and you have been listening. My Honest Take.